If you answer always to these 8 questions, then you are the strongest mentally. Number 7 and 8 are the most important. So you must watch this video till the end so that you can get information about everything on our mental strength tips channel. So let's move on without wasting time. Mental strength is the ability to productively regulate your emotions, thoughts, and behaviors, even in challenging circumstances. It's how you manage internally, so you can operate better externally. Most of us intuitively understand that to be successful at work and in life, you need to self-regulate. But it's hard to do in practice. I've spent 30 years studying what makes people, and especially leaders, mentally strong. As part of my research, I've developed a mental strength self-assessment that helps you gauge where you are and what you can do to level up. Number 1. Are you resilient in the face of setbacks? When you're navigating obstacles and facing challenges, there are bound to be moments of defeat. But what determines your mental strength is how and whether you pick yourself up and press on. Mentally strong people find and focus on the opportunity in adversity rather than the threat. Instead of getting stuck in unproductive emotional reactions and the sense that it's not fair, they accept where they are and ask, how do we move forward now? Number 2. Do you perform well under pressure? Your ability to thrive under pressure is based in large part on your mindset and initial response to stressors. Being mentally strong means thinking challenge rather than threat. If you see something as a threat, your body responds as it might to a predator in the wild, with a fast beating heart, sweaty palms, tense muscles, and an upset stomach. Feeling anxious and imagining everything that could go wrong undermines your ability to perform. Mentally strong people think, I'm prepared for this challenge. This approach helps them handle stress, increase their focus, and control their emotions and thoughts, enhancing their ability to perform. They ignore what if and think what will, as in, what will now happen is that I'm going to. Number 3. Do you avoid approval-seeking behavior? Mentally strong people chase authenticity, not approval. They know approval is elusive, and pursuing it with people-pleasing behaviors can erode their confidence, advertise their insecurity, and create a false and temporary sense of comfort. They understand how their need for approval holds them back and act like they already have approval. Number 4. Do you avoid comparing yourself to others? Comparing yourself to others most often makes you feel small and inadequate. It's an exercise that typically involves comparing your own weaknesses to other people's strengths. You attribute their success to some kind of inherent superiority rather than considering the context and factors that may have worked in their favor. People with the most mental strength only make comparisons to who they were yesterday. Instead of concentrating on whether they measure up to someone else in one way or another, they ask themselves if they're becoming better versions of themselves. Number 5. How often do you challenge the status quo? Mentally strong people know that boldness leads to growth. Boldness means thinking big, taking risks, pushing past discomfort, trying new things, and embracing change in pursuit of something worthwhile. It requires uncovering the beliefs holding you back, exposing the unhelpful assumptions and stagnant stories you tell yourself, and tearing off the self-applied labels weighing you down. Boldness means replacing limiting beliefs, like, I'm not good enough, with empowering beliefs, like, I have all the ability I need to succeed. Number 6. Are you able to manage your negative emotions in the moment they arise? Mentally strong people don't let negative emotions take over. When they feel their temperature rising, they breathe, take a moment, and, if needed, create some distance between themselves and the intensity of their emotion. They don't let the emotion pull them somewhere they don't want to be. Instead, they name what they're feeling, so it loses its hold over them. Then they logically reassess the situation and reframe it in a way that allows them to take actions that lead to beneficial outcomes. Number 7. How often would you, or others, say you're decisive? Indecision is a lack of self-regulation, discipline, courage, and conviction in an especially damaging form. It's particularly harmful for people in leadership positions. At work, indecision can bring an organization to a standstill, drain a team's energy, and damage employees' sense of certainty. When leaders don't make decisions, they leave multiple options open for too long, costing the organization money and delaying timelines. In life, hesitation allows someone else to jump on that thing you didn't. It causes you to burn time second-guessing yourself that you could have spent being the first mover. Mentally strong leaders are decisive, evaluating the cost of a wrong decision versus indecision, setting deadlines for deciding, accepting inevitable choices sooner, and willingly making tough, unpopular calls when they need to. Number 8. How often do you hold yourself accountable? Mentally strong people aren't afraid to look in the mirror and ask themselves. Point number 1. Where am I making excuses instead of growing? Point number 2. Where am I avoiding the problem instead of owning it? Point number 3. Where am I blaming instead of being brave? Holding yourself accountable isn't always easy, but doing the right thing is rarely easy. Even if you can't answer all of the questions above, all the time right now, that doesn't mean you never will. With the right intention and tools, you can be and stay mentally strong. If you subscribe to our channel Mentally Strong Tips and click on the bell icon, it will be beneficial that our such informative videos will reach you as soon as possible and the notification will reach you. So you also share this with your friends so that they too can benefit more. I hope you like this video of ours. We are bringing another new video for you as soon as possible. So please subscribe to our channel as soon as possible and keep sharing. Thank you.